Did you know that there was an African queen with one eye who fought the Romans? Today we will turn back the pages of our history book and explore the lives and legacies of some of the most powerful and, at times, dreadful queens the continent has ever seen. Let's begin. Starting off our list at number 10 is Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba. Nzinga Ana de Susa Mbande was the queen of the Ambundu kingdoms of Ndongo and Matamba, which were situated in modern-day northern Angola. She was born into a royal family and trained in politics and military skills from a young age. She was third in line to rule, and after the passing of her brother and father, she ascended to the throne. As queen, she had to deal with the Portuguese Empire, who were taking over land and involved in the slave trade in Africa. Nzinga stood up to them and fought for her people's freedom for 37 years. In the years following her death, Nzinga has become a historical figure in Angola and in the wider Atlantic Creole culture. She is remembered for her intelligence, her political and diplomatic wisdom, and her brilliant military tactics. At number 9, we have Queen Ravalona I of Madagascar. Queen Ravalona I, the 19th century ruler of Madagascar, was a strong and controversial queen known for her strong leadership and uncompromising policies. She ascended to the throne in 1828, following her husband's death, and fiercely defended her nation against European colonial powers, particularly the French. A policy of isolationism, rejecting foreign influence, and promoting traditional Malagasy culture characterized Ravallona's rule. She employed strict and often brutal measures to maintain her rule, earning her a reputation as a ruthless and dreadful queen. Her efforts to preserve Madagascar's sovereignty against colonization left a complex legacy, with some viewing her as a national heroine and others as a tyrant. Coming in at number 8 is Queen Amina of Zaza. Queen Amina of Zaza, also known as Queen Amina of Zaria, was a 16th century warrior queen in what is now modern-day Nigeria. Her legendary leadership and military prowess made her a symbol of strength and resilience. Amina ruled over the city-state of Zaza and is known for her strategic military campaigns, which expanded her kingdom's territory significantly. Her innovative tactics, including fortifying city walls and creating a vast network of defensive walls, are a testament to her military genius. Queen Amina's leadership and her legacy as a fearless female warrior have left an indelible mark on African history, inspiring generations and earning her a place among the continent's most formidable queens. Next on our list, at number 7, is Empress Taitu Batul of Ethiopia. Taitu Batul was a strong queen and empress of Ethiopia. She was married to Menelik, who was first the king of Shoa and later became the top king of Ethiopia. She used her exceptional intelligence to strengthen and extend her power through a skillful blend of influence, political marriages, and leadership craft. Empress Taitu Batul was a formidable figure in Ethiopian history during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. She was a key player in the First Italo-Ethiopian War and the defense of Ethiopia against Italian colonization. Her tactical mind and influential role in Ethiopian politics have earned her a place on this list of powerful queens. For more exciting content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Now let's move on to number 6, Queen Nandi of the Zulu Kingdom. Queen Nandi of the Zulu Kingdom, born in the 18th century, is a significant figure in South African history. Her life is defined by resilience, love, and her role as the mother of the renowned Zulu warrior, Shaka Zulu. Despite social class barriers and a tumultuous relationship with King Sinzangakona, Nandi's love for her son was uncompromising. The birth of Shaka in 1787 marked a turning point in her life, and together they faced exile and hardships. Nandi's influence on Shaka was profound, instilling in him values of strength and leadership. Her legacy extends beyond motherhood, as her nurturing and determination played a vital role in shaping Shaka into a legendary king who transformed the Zulu nation. Today, Nandi is remembered through various commemorations and memorials, honoring her pivotal role in Zulu history. Halfway through our list, at number 5, we have Queen Moremi Ajasoro of the Yoruba people. Queen Moremi Ajasoro of the Yoruba people is a revered historical figure celebrated for her immense bravery and selflessness. She lived in ancient Yoruba land, a region that now encompasses southwestern Nigeria. Queen Moremi is renowned for her heroic efforts to protect her people from external threats, particularly the neighboring Igbos. She made a daring sacrifice by infiltrating the enemy camp, learning their secrets, and returning to aid her people in a decisive victory. Moremi's wisdom, courage, and tactical brilliance made her an iconic figure in Yoruba folklore and history, setting a powerful example of selflessness and leadership. To this day, her legacy is commemorated through festivals, cultural events, and statues that remind us of her extraordinary contributions to the Yoruba people and broader African history. Moving on to number 4, we find Queen Ya Asantewa of the Ashanti Empire. Queen Ya Asantewa of the Ashanti Empire, born in 1840, was a fearless and inspirational leader who played a pivotal role in the Ashanti-British War of the Golden Stool in 1900. When the Ashanti king was exiled, Ya Asantewa led her people's fight against British colonial rule. She united the Ashanti clans, rallied warriors, and delivered a powerful speech, urging her fellow Ashanti to resist oppression. Her unwavering determination and courage inspired a year-long resistance, and even though they eventually surrendered, Ya Asantewa's bravery left a lasting legacy of African women's leadership in the fight for freedom. She continues to be celebrated as a symbol of resistance and women's empowerment in Ghana and beyond. At number 3, we have Queen Amina of the Kingdom of Kush. Queen Amina led the Meroitic Kingdom of Kush from 40 to 10 BC, which is now modern-day Sudan. She was often referred to as Queen Mother. When her husband died in battle, she took over the leadership. The Kingdom of Kush was no stranger to female rulers, making her ascension natural and widely accepted. As the Romans defeated Egypt, they set their targets on Nubia. But Queen Amina was one step ahead of them. She led a surprise attack with an army of 30,000 Daws against the Roman forces and successfully captured 3 major Roman cities. Although the Romans managed to reclaim their cities and enslaved many in Kush, Amina were undeterred. She continued to fight fiercely, despite being blinded in one eye during the conflict. After 3 years of relentless battle, a peace treaty was signed that favored Kush. The Romans withdrew completely from the area, and the Kushites regained their land. Queen Amina remains celebrated as a dedicated and brave leader. At number 2, we have Queen Makeda of Sheba. Queen Makeda, also known as the Queen of Sheba, is a legendary figure celebrated in various cultures and religious traditions. She is most famously associated with the biblical account in the Hebrew Bible, where she visited King Solomon to test his wisdom. Queen Makeda is believed to have ruled over an ancient kingdom in what is now Ethiopia. Her legendary visit to King Solomon, described in the Bible's Book of Kings, is the most well-known aspect of her story, where she tested his wisdom with riddles. The encounter resulted in a son, Menelik I, who is said to have founded the Solomonic dynasty in Ethiopia. While the historical accuracy of her existence remains debated, Queen Makeda's legacy endures as a symbol of wisdom, beauty, and the ancient ties between Ethiopia and biblical traditions. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, our number 1 dreadful queen is Queen Cleopatra VII of Egypt. She was born in 69 BC, is one of the most iconic and enigmatic figures in history. Cleopatra's reign as the final pharaoh of Egypt was notable for her intelligence, charisma, and political savviness. Her alliances with powerful Roman leaders, Julius Caesar, and Mark Antony were pivotal in maintaining her rule and protecting her kingdom from Roman domination. Cleopatra was known for her striking beauty, intelligence, and multilingual skills, which allowed her to connect with various cultures. Her legendary love affairs with Caesar and Antony added to her mystique. However, her ambitions and alliances ultimately led to her downfall when Octavian defeated her forces in 31 BC. Cleopatra's tragic death, which coincided with Mark Antony's suicide, served as inspiration for countless pieces of literature, art, and film, solidifying her place in history as a representation of beauty, power, and tragedy. There you have it, our list of the top 10 dreadful queens of Africa. These remarkable women, though often seen as dreadful in their methods, have left an indelible mark on history, showcasing the power, resilience, and strategic brilliance of African queens. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more exciting content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.